In a small town in the country, a small-town country judge is faced with a terrible responsibility. As part of his duty to his country, and to keep his small town safe, he must sentence his own grandmother to death for her unspeakable crimes. The time had come for this down-to-earth grandma to be lowered down into the earth. Though his soul cried out in anguish, his sense of duty was unwavering. As he closed down the lid of her coffin and imprisoned her within the earth, forever, down in the earth, in a small town. Racked with guilt, and fearing that God would never forgive him, he sat by her graveside, day after day, drowning his sorrows with the last of her famous homemade small-town cookies. They were delicious, but to this small-town country judge they tasted of ashes, and betrayal, and raspberry jam. Until one day, he was visited by a mysterious little girl, a small-town girl, living in a lonely world. I mean country. Enlivened by this strange new connection, the judge found it within himself to leave his grandmother's burial site and reconnect with the small-town country life he thought he had left behind. A chance encounter with a familiar-looking woman. Was this mere chance? Or was it fate? Or was it luck? Or was it a coincidence? Or was it happenstance? Or was it serendipity? Or was it destiny? Or was it providence? Or was it kismet? Or was it preordained? Or maybe it was something else entirely. I ran out of synonyms anyway.
Well, as much as it pains me to do this, even though you are my grandma, I must sentence you to be executed via dirt asphyxiation, i.e., buried alive.
What? That sounds so barbaric. I can't believe are people still being buried alive in this day and age? Are you really gonna bury me alive?
Absolutely, because the punishment fits the crime.
What was
and
the
your
crime?
crimes were unspeakable. Unspeakable, I say. I can't speak of them. They're so unspeakable.
Well, I won't make you. It's okay.
Well, you're making me feel kind of bad about this. But nonetheless, I have my duty as judge to sentence you to be put into the ground and have dirt put upon you and be forgotten for all eternity. Oh, Grandma, how could you do this to me?
Oh, this is the worst bingo night I've ever had.
Oh, you're telling me.
Oh, I can't believe my puppy has buried me alive. This is awful. My only repose is that at least I am being buried next to my beloved late husband, Francisco Fernando, the love of my life.
All right, close her up. Goodbye forever, Grandma. Oh, Grandma. One last cookie from the cookie jar to remember you by.
Got any cookies?
As a matter of fact, I do. It's eating me up inside.
Got any cookies?
You again? Sure, take a cookie. It's the least I could do.
Thank you, sir.
I feel like the guilt is being lifted.
Oh, cruel fate, to have put me in this position, to bury my own grandmama. How can I ever forgive myself?
Got any cookies?
Ah! Well, certainly. I mean, you can have some of the last of her cookies in memoriam.
Thank you, sir.
What a strange little gremlin creature, child.
My daughter loved cookies.
Well, it's nice to hear that people can appreciate cookies in these horrible times. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just so wrapped with the guilt of having needed to bury my own grandmother alive, and, well, the only solace I've had is sharing these cookies with a strange little urchin girl who shows up at her grave for some reason.
What a coincidence. I had to bury my daughter alive. And my only solace has been reading this book with this kindly old lady who visits her grave for some reason.
I'm a ghost now, too.
Well, it seems to me like we have a lot in common.
Oh, bonding over burying people alive. Bonding over burying people alive. Oh, who'd have thought that so much death could bring us so much closer together? Oh, like worms in the dirt, like skulls in the coffins.
I'm still a ghost, but I'm so happy that my grandson has found love.
Bonding over burying people alive.